I haven't posted a video in a while, and I just figured I would post an update. Hmm, just really seeing the necessity to spend time alone. As much as I want a partner, I also want to be in a place where I'm not being um, responsible for other people's energy or having to feel other people in a sense. Like I know that you know the relationship that I will be in would be, you know, it'll be healthy. So I don't think there'll be that much need for super alone time. But what I'm saying is that, you know, for whatever reason, I'm sensitive to people. Um, I just find the average person challenging. Most humans are, well, human, going through things, and um, I feel a lot of people's pain, as well as my own, and so that makes things really uh, difficult for me. I know it's more of a gift than a curse, but it's a gift that I haven't really figured out how to navigate. Like, I'd like to just be able to, you know, feel people's stuff, but not so hardcore. Like, I mean, like, I just feel so affected by other people. You know what I mean? Like, it's so easy to get sucked in to other people. And also to love myself. Like, this whole van thing was never meant to be permanent. It was meant to be more temporary than the last time that I did it. And as well as that, with the van thing, I also, um, it's not that, conducive here. Like, it's not as good as Vancouver. Like, Vancouver, there was so many more, it was bigger, and there was more stuff and more things and more access and a lot more, you know, even just better food and cheaper things and all the rest of it. And it was beautiful and epic, and there was the seawall and all the rest of it. But there wasn't like any beautiful parks, even though Vancouver has a lot of parks. There wasn't any like beautiful parks with big, massive trees. It was very nothing like the Sunshine Coast, and then even nothing like here. Even though the island is in turmoil right now because of the logging in Fairy Creek. But what I'm getting at is that here there's like, you know, a camper like mine's not just gonna be unnoticed. So they're really not, not super keen on the people in the vans. When I got here, there was so many people in vans. I saw girls and there was vans everywhere. And they all disappeared, so I don't know what they did. Whether they went somewhere else or they gave up, or I don't know what they did. Um, but but yeah, like, this is just not a lot of stuff going on here. Like, you can't just park anywhere. It's more, there's enough there's enough of a rural slice for there to be like, for your camper just to be super noticeable, whereas in Vancouver it just felt like you blended in. Anyways, that being said, I'm here. I've made a ton of friends, and I'll digress a little bit here. Like, what I feel like I'm learning right now is love. Like, because I feel what I feel, and I pick up other people, I can sense their issues and their problems, or at least I can feel them. And sometimes I don't know what it is, and I'll take it personally. I'm like, ugh. And then I come to find out it has nothing to do with me. You know, if that makes any sense. And so what that means is that I'm learning to detach, but without cutting myself off, if that makes any sense. It's not as easy to do for somebody like me. And it's just hard, you know. But when I am using this ability properly, it's such a beautiful tool and a gift in my life to help other people, and it's super, super awesome. But not very often does that happen right now. It does. I'll have magical moments with strangers. You'd be surprised. Like, you would be freaking surprised. Some of the magical moments I've had with complete strangers. It's just... Anyways, the long and short of it is that the time of the van is hopefully coming to a close. I'd like to get rid of it personally. You know, like, I'd like to get rid of it because, you know, while it's still running decent, and I just don't want to put any more money into it because there is some more things that I need to spend money on it, and I just don't really want to invest any more into it, like, you know. But yeah, I'm longing for a home. I'm longing for love. I'm longing for a partner, which is totally healthy and normal. And I guess right now I'm just, you know, taking care of myself, and just spending so much time with other people, which is rare for me. It's like people like me don't do so well constantly around other people unless those people are really, 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 really solid. But even still, like, super solid people still need alone time. It's not like perfection. It's just like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm just navigating relationships is kind of what I'm getting at here. And I'm figuring out how to, you know, oh man, I'm killing my fire. Figuring out how to be in community again, because I've been so isolated for a while. You know, and it's been a long time since I've met. See, like, for me, some people wonder why I'm single and they don't understand. I'm like, you know, it's not because I'm screwed up. It's not because of this. It's not because of that. It's because I just haven't met somebody that I feel is suitable for me and who understands me. And that's fine. But I haven't even had the opportunity to get even close enough to someone to even start that process of, like, getting to know. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so rare that I meet somebody that really I'm attracted to. And so I do feel someone is coming. I can feel it in my bones. There's a partner for me. But I'm realizing even today, as I messaged this one particular girl, I realized how much perfection I've put into my expectations, and that's not cool. How much things, you know, that I want. And, you know, the worst thing you can do is go into a relationship with, or go into looking or being open to a relationship with a crap load of expectations. Especially physically, that's even worse. I feel like if you're looking for a partner, you need to, like, you know, you want an attractive partner, but you shouldn't be, like, you know, so picky in that sense. Like, they need to be, like, you know, whatever, certain height, certain hair color, certain eyes, whatever. I'm not attached to that as much, to be honest, but I am more attracted to certain looking girls. But that being said, there's a lot of beautiful women that I would never even consider just because they're not the norm for me. You know, there's this one East Indian girl that I find really, really attractive, you know, and I'm pretty sure she's feeling the same way about me. And I'm like, you look at them from afar and you're like, I don't know. They don't look like they're my type, but you don't know anything. You're just looking at them from afar. Like, you have no idea what they do in their personal life. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with getting somebody's phone number, just talking to them a little bit, you know? I guess I'm kind of attached to this magical experience that has to be, and so that's kind of where I need to let go. But anyways, yeah, things are great. I'm doing really well, and I'm feeling so much alignment here on the island for me, which is incredible. And I'm already kind of looking forward to the next phase of whatever it is that I'm, you know, I feel like I'm preparing for another phase of my life. Like, this is just a little beginning. So it'll be exciting to see what happens in the next couple years, whether I stay here, or whether I go to a different country or whatever. But I can tell you something. I'm going to keep waiting till the right person comes along. When she does, I'm going to treat her really well. And that is a promise. But for now, I'm just going to focus on the relationships that I do have. And like I said, just learn to love everybody where they're at. Not be taking their issues personally. And to give what I can. And to appreciate every moment that I have. And appreciate everybody doing their best. And to really just be a shining light wherever I go. And yeah, just really tune into love. Anyways, longer video, and I'm just kind of rambling at this point, but I gotta get some more wood on this fire. But I just wanted to say hello to anyone who even watches these anymore. I don't even know why I started a YouTube channel. I guess it's more for me to have a place to talk, but if you are watching and interested, thanks. Yeah. I mean, I feel like as a person, I'm in the best place I've ever been in, like mentally and emotionally and all that. But yeah, it's time for some. I'm ready for things to change, though. I'm ready for a beautiful partnership. That's what I'm waiting for. And I'm making some amazing music, best music I've ever made. Literally music that I can be proud of. So. Anyways, thanks for listening. Hope everyone's doing good. Keep standing your ground and speaking your truth. And I'll talk to you next time.